Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kimberly and I'm a part-time reseller on platforms like Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. I send things into ThredUP, The Real, and I do flip flats. And today we are doing, well, something different, kind of. I've done this once before, but this is a little bit different than last time. So this time we are doing an Athleta ThredUP clean out kit. I've already inputted the information into the computer. There's a code. So there's like up at the top, you'll find a bag number, and it has these instructions on this on your card that comes in when you get these from the store. You activate your bag, you fill it up, mail it in, you get Athleta credit or whatever. Obviously, they've kind of changed things a bit at ThredUP, but I am still doing this because it's just easier sometimes. I have a box filled with Goodwill Blue Box things that I've already unboxed. You'll see those videos, hopefully, if you've watched my channel. But I'm not going to be able to list all that stuff. And I knew that going into it. So I decided that I was going to do a polka dot bag, get this mailed out, and get some credit for Athleta because I have been living in it. In fact, I just went over there and bought myself the first winter coat that I have owned in years. I mean, I have one, but it's sitting in storage in Texas, and that's a whole nother drama. So, we have the bag. We have the stuff. Let me show you what I'm sending in. Pardon the noise. That is my little electric heater, which is like 30 degrees outside, so it needs to be on. And it can only be in this room because this room doesn't have carpeting. Okay, so we have the bag. It's ready to go. It's doing its own thing. I do want to point out that I sent in one recently, and I mentioned I did it on camera. I did it right from the blue box and everything. And I told you I would tell you guys how I did with that box. I didn't do bad. I think I got like $50 from that clean out kit. They have not sent me that credit yet, but I know that. I had sent in I've actually sent in 3 different kits since that video. One kit was 50, one was 119, one is still being processed. Yeah, I think that's the 3. And then one is, and then there's another one that's still being processed as well, but that one was actually, it was a partner kit, but it was the Rent the Runway partner kit, which means that I get the actual money for the sales of those. It's just like a normal consignment, which is fine. But the rest, like this should be an Athleta credit. So let me show you what I'm sending in and we'll see, what happens. And I'm going to explain why I'm sending some of these things in rather than list myself. So up first is this Adrian Vittadini. It is a floral paisley button down. I am sending this in because I've done really well with this brand on ThredUP before. They've accepted just about every piece I've ever sent them. They, not that they market terribly high, but you know what? I'm never losing money when I send it to them. So, win-win. All right. Next is, I thought about putting this in a box for Play-Dohs, but I know my Play-Dohs isn't going to take this. So this is the brand Addicted, Edikted. It's a size small. It's new with tags, and it is just this tie front top. I'm not going to list it. It's not that I wouldn't list it. I just don't feel like the way I photograph will do it any justice. So I may as well send it in. They can wrap it around their mannequin, and hopefully that gets it sold. Next, we have the brand Apostrophe Stretch, size, I think this is extra large, yeah. So I've actually sent this brand in before and done well, so I decided I may as well send this back in or send this brand in again and see what happens. It's been a while. I don't normally find that brand. I don't normally get that brand. Last time I got it was in a mystery box, so. All right. Next, we have this Elements size 2X women's button down top. It's almost like faux suede. It has shoulder pads, so it's definitely vintage. I won't get to listing this. I just won't. I know me. It'll sit and sit and sit. So I'd rather send it in. They'll list it. We go from there. This is Forever 21. Since they do not accept Forever 21, I'm going to put this into my box to take to Plato's. This is Wild Fable. They don't take Wild Fable, so I will put this in my box to take to Plato's. This is the brand Jolie and Joy. It's a size extra large. It is new with tags. So where is that? I have sent this brand into them, and they have taken it and listed it before, so I'm going to send this one in again. Especially since we're heading into December. We're about to be in December, and while I normally don't mind listing things like that, I don't know. I'm going to send this in. This is the brand JC and JQ Jeans. It's a size medium. I don't know if they'll take it, but one can hope. I think this is a really fun pair of shorts, but I prefer listing jeans right now. I will list shorts, don't get me wrong, but yeah. I'm being a little picky about them. Next is this brand called, what is this brand? Mimosas, Mimozzas. It's a size extra large. It is new with tags, and it's like this pair of leggings. I thought about taking this to Plato's, but changed my mind. All right. Next, we have this brand called New Look. It is a size small. It is a skirt, I believe. It buttons up. Yep, it's a skirt. It has little pockets at the front. I'm just going to send that in. It's a basic. And normally I don't mind listing basics, but sometimes it's just easier to send those in. This is from Universal Thread, so they are not going to take this. I will put this in the box to send to Plato's and see if they'll take it. This is Old Navy. I will list these. These are the Rockstar new with tags. This is Aeropostale, size large. It is a chambray top. I'm actually going to list this myself. I thought about sending those in, but then I was like, meh. I don't think they take this brand, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to send it anyway and see what happens. It is St. John's Bay, size 10. These are capris, and that's the big reason I'm sending them in. I don't do well with capris. I do try, but I don't know. I don't do well with them, but I try. Next, we have Banana Republic, size extra small. It is a chambray sleeveless top. I was going to list this because I do like this piece, but because it's an extra small, I decided to send it in. They do accept Banana Republic still. All right. Next, we have the LL Bean Classic Fit, size 10 MT. I thought about listing these, but they have a little more wear. And it's not even so much that as that these are a very thin pair of jeans. They're not a bad pair of jeans. They're just technically a thinner pair of jeans of denim. They're almost chambray-like. And I don't have good luck with these thinner materials of jeans. Like I don't know, if they're almost like slacks more than jeans. And every single time I have sold something similar to this, because I love this brand and I was really thinking about selling them myself. But the last time I sold something like this, I got bad ratings and they wanted return, and it was kind of a mess. Even though I explained that the material was lighter weight. Next, we have the brand Crest jeans. These are 15-16. I'm going to send these in. I thought about taking these to Plato's, but the last time I went to Plato's, they said they were not taking anything with designs on the back pockets because that was out of style. Their words, not mine. All right. Next, we have H&M shorts. I will have to list these or take. I have no idea where that cut off. I'm pretty sure I was showing this and I don't know if it went through or not because my phone started ringing and I didn't realize it because I have my phone on silent. Anyway, so I have these pants by the brand Sport Haley. They're a size 8. They are like a golf pant for women. I was thinking about listing these, but we're kind of out of the season, so I decided to just send them in and see what happens. I'm always surprised by how well that stuff gets listed. Next we have Champion Double Dry. I'm going to take this to Plato's. I'll probably end up listing it myself. These are Chico's, size 1.5. They are capris. I'm sending these in only because they are capris because I love Plato's. Plato's is a bread and butter brand for me. But these pants are kind of like a gaucho, and I don't think we're in the season for them. I think they would end up just sitting. And they're a smaller Chico size, so I figured I'll just send them in and see what happens. Next, I'm sending in this Drapers and Damons. It is a size large. It's this crepe top, and it has a matching pair of pants. They won't list them as a set, but I'm sending them the set anyway. So this is the matching skirt with elastic back. I love the color of these, but I've never done well with that brand personally, but every time I send it into ThredUp, it sells. Next, this is the brand Shapermint Essentials, size large. It is new at tags. I believe I'm going to end up listing this one myself. This is the brand Antigua. It is a men's polo shirt, so I will list this myself. I may take it over to Plato's and see if they're interested in it. Just like I'm going to take this over. This is No Boundaries, size extra, extra large. It's new at tags. ThredUp doesn't take it. This is the brand The Gym People. It is a pair of capri leggings. I was thinking about taking these over to Plato's, and then I decided I don't know when I'm getting to Plato's anyway, so I'm going to send this in. That's another reason why some of this stuff is going in a partner kit versus going in a bin to take to Plato's. I don't know the next time I'm going to get to Plato's. This is Forever 21, so that's in the Plato's bin. You should see my Plato's bin. It's This is the Calvin Klein Extra Fine Merino Extra Extra Large. So there we go. I'm going to list this myself because it's such a good piece. Next we have, this is Tommy Hilfiger, size medium. I am sending this in because I just do well with it on ThredUp. All right. Next, we have Morgan Miller, size 14. It is a blazer with shoulder pads. I don't think it's, let's see, do we have a tag that tells us what the material is? No, we do not. Huh. That's interesting. So I literally just took the tag off of this because it was a Bell's tag or a Ross tag or whatever. And so it was new with tags, but this thing doesn't have a tag with the materials on it. It almost reminds me of linen, but I don't think it is. All right, next we have the brand Van Heusen. This is a men's top. This is getting donated because it does have spots on it. It's white. I'm not surprised. I can see it in the light that I didn't see before. So I'm actually going to donate it. Next we have the brand Amable. I'm going to send that in. It's new at tags. We have the brand Grundens. I'm going to be listing this. This is a men's. Next we have, this is Forever 21. It's new at tags. I'm actually going to put this in to my Play-Dohs bin. I might list them and then put them in the Play-Dohs bin if they don't sell. Next we have the brand Abound in a size large. I'm going to send this in. I was thinking of bringing this to Play-Dohs, but it's winter and I just don't see them taking it now. Even though they take all seasons all year. Next we have H&M. This is a white dress that I'm going to have to look over. I'm actually going to take this to Play-Dohs because, again, H&M. We have a Calvin Klein sweater dress. The size tag is missing from the top, but it is down in the bottom. So I'm going to send this in and hope that they check down at the bottom. Fingers crossed. Because Calvin Klein has done very well for me in the past, and I'm hoping it does again. So not the last piece, but the last piece from the actual box that I'm mailing in is a dress by the brand. What is the brand? Evelyn and Arthur. It has a retail price of $199. It had gotten marked down, but I just took off those little markdown tags, and I'm going to send this in. So here's the label. And then here is the price tag of $199. It's a really pretty dress. It's a sheath dress. I think I'm just going to make more from it getting sent in. I've sent in brands like this to them before. Brands that don't have necessarily name recognition, or at least that I don't recognize, and I've done decently well. So, and the last thing I have is that shirt. One more thing I'm going to send in, and I figured I'd show you guys from these Goodwill boxes, is this 9 West bag. It's in excellent, almost pristine condition. I thought about taking this over to Play-Dohs, but I've never seen them actually accept a 9 West bag, so I decided to just send it in. And technically, the bag is full, actually. So I can actually seal this up, and you literally saw everything that's going in this bag and it all came from my Goodwill Boo boxes. So let me know what you think. Would you have listed any of these things versus sending them in? For me personally, there's a few things that I would have normally just listed myself, but you know, I'm trying to be a little more mindful about what I'm listing as I get towards potentially going down to Florida, because some of my inventory is going to end up staying up north, and it's just going to be sitting unlisted for a few months, and I don't particularly love that. So I'm trying to be more, what am I going to send to ThredUp? What am I going to list? What am I going to take down with me? Because I'm flying Southwest, so I can check 2 bags and have a carry-on. My carry-on will likely have all my clothes, and my checked bags will likely have my inventory, because that's just how it goes. And I've done that in the past, so this would not be the first time I've done this. But I'm trying to limit how much inventory I bring down with me, because I can always order more, things like that, and it's more a matter of quantity over quality, or quality over, I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you think. Would you have sent these things in? Would you have listed them yourself? Have you done any of these partner kits with ThredUp? I only started doing this when I realized I couldn't print labels. So let me know what you would think. Like and subscribe. See you guys.